Hey guys, this is going to be a really short video, but I just wanted to clarify a few things because like I had a comment. It wasn't a nasty comment or anything like that, it was just a genuine question, and I just thought it would be easier to answer it via a video rather than reply to the comment, because it's a bit more technical than, it's like harder to sort of say it, I guess, online, like via message. So I thought that I'd make a video on it here. Now, this isn't going to be based on Smidges Smudge. Smidges Smudge, as you know, are brothers, they're best friends, they're like my lion heads, and they're obviously, I completely agree with animals having friends. The gerbils, for example, are both together, rats, guinea pigs. Rabbits, it can be a bit more difficult. If you're not going out and buying 2 rabbits, it's a bit harder, like later on, to go and bond further rabbits. And there's rare occasions where your rabbits just don't want a friend. Rabbits, don't get me wrong, rabbits are very sociable animals, and I highly recommend getting them a friend. Smidges Smudge, for example, Misty and Snowflake were together. Misty, we were actually going to bond with Timber, which was appointing Timber, but that didn't happen, obviously, for obvious reasons. And as Smidges Smudge, we were also going to try with Timber, but Timber, we found out, was a bit of like, because he'd just been with us for so long, he'd just been an us rabbit, a house rabbit, just with us all the time. He could not deal with the fact of sharing all of that with another rabbit, and he just would not get on with any of the rabbits he was riding with. The video I actually posted, Smidges Smudge with Timber, it was going absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with it until eventually they just broke out in an all-out fight. My rabbits were extremely stressed throughout the bonding process as well, and it was just not going to go well. At some point they would have ended up with this all-out fight. It could have gone really, really bad, and considering Smidges Smudge is very small, I just couldn't take that risk, because obviously he's like double their size, he's actually triple their size now, so that wouldn't have gone well at all. And then natural things that they do during the bonding, such as mounting each other and so things like that, wasn't good either, because obviously he's triple their size. They're only like a kilogram, he's like 3 point something kilograms, so it just was not going to go well at all. He ended up hurting them quite a bit, like when because he sort of bites, like they sort of nip and stuff like that to hold on when they're mounting, and stuff like that. But where he'd be doing it is near his eyes and ears, and it was just not very nice. And Smudge was just absolutely terrified of Timber. Yeah, although I highly recommend obviously getting them friends and stuff like that. However, this wasn't a question about Timber. I'm not sure if I explained about Timber, but that's one of the reasons. But again, we still wanted to try and get Timber a friend. So we thought maybe if we tried him with a female rabbit. So we did. We went out and we got a female rabbit, Lola, who you would have seen in past videos. The plan was that if it wasn't going to go well, and if it didn't go well, then we'd take her back. Unfortunately, that's very hard for us, and we kind of fell in love with her, and so now we've got Lola as well. Now, it's very rare for this to happen twice, but Lola, the thing with her is that she's a very, very territorial rabbit. She's been spayed and everything like that. All of our rabbits neutered and spayed, but she's just a very, very territorial rabbit. She, within seconds of us putting Timber in the pen with her, in neutral territory, never seen each other before, in seconds there was an all-out fight. Tried it again, another fight, and again and again and again. More fights. It just was not going well at all. The other day, Lola actually managed to get in the house, and Timber was underneath the table, and yeah, it was just an absolute savage fight. So I'm not saying that she won't get on with other rabbits. There is a chance that in the future we will try and bond her with other rabbits, but for now she is on her own. She doesn't seem like sad by that or anything like that. She's happy with a really big space she's got now, happy with us and stuff like that. She doesn't seem depressed. She isn't over grooming or any of those sort of signs that would signify that she's depressed. She is quite happy on her own for now, but there is a chance that in the future, we may go out and get another rabbit with possibly from a rescue, bond her with one from there. But I did want to note that that won't be happening anytime soon. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of get that out there, just so it's sort of in a video. I've done an entire video on basically the situation between Timber and Lola and why they do not have friends. Again, if you have rabbits, I highly recommend that you get your rabbits friends. You can have trios of rabbits. Some people even have quads and giant groups of rabbits, which is very difficult to do, but it is possible. I'm personally not very experienced in bonding, but I've tried almost everything with Timber and Lola, and none of it has worked. They just don't like each other, and normally if you end up with so many fights just before when you're trying to bond them, they're just going to hate each other forever. It's very hard to sort of do that sort of thing. They sort of build up a hate and stuff like that, so yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and hope I'll see you soon. And yeah.